Welcome to the Minecraft Weekly News Festival. First in the lineup are a truly awful band with David on drums and Toby on the ukulele. To help you endure their terrible, terrible music, here's some amusing tweets. Junkboy catches football fever, Dinnerbone lends his voice to an incredibly important debate, and Mark, says this. Let's get our socks rocking.
First this week, a lovely little reminder of the impending new LEGO sets. LEGO fans have been flagging up the latest LEGO magazine, on page 92 to be exact, where it shows the Steve and Creeper minifigures in print. This seems pretty conclusive as to their final design, and the advert reiterates the autumn sale date and states that 6 new sets will be available. Exciting! As with all the stories this week, the links to our sources are below.
Yes, we'll get to the Snapshot amazingness soon, but first, here's a look at the upcoming Skin Pack 6 for Minecraft on Xbox. One big showing at E3 was the sequel to Mirror's Edge, and with the love of parkour puzzles in Minecraft, it seems a great fit. Also confirmed for the Skin Pack conclusion are the zombie series State of Decay heroes, which is another lovely crossover for one of Minecraft's iconic mobs. Killer Instinct also features, as well as everyone's favourite riders from Trial Fusion, although I'm not sure there's any relevance to Minecraft here. Dinnerbone, get us some bikes.
So we come to Snapshot 14W25B and the latest 1.7.10 pre-release. The pre-release has loaded some more changes to realms as well as fixing bugs. The Snapshot, however, has added all the things. The ocean biomes now have a ruler of the seas. The Guardian is a large underwater mob with a single eye which attacks players and squids by firing a long beam or a stinger. It spawns in an underwater dungeon or underwater temple. We'll come back to that in a bit. If you manage to kill this beast, it'll drop prismarine shards, prismarine crystals, or raw fish. 2 of those things are new items, of course, and yes, we'll have more on them in a bit too. If you spawn the Guardian on dry land, either using the added Guardian spawn egg or by beaching him through drying the water away, it will flop around helplessly.
Even terrifying sea-ruling Guardians have bosses though, and the Elder Guardian is no exception. There are 3 in each underwater dungeon, and mining fatigue, which slows your ability to harvest blocks, is applied for 5 minutes when you get close. When killed, they drop a wet sponge.
That's right, sponges have been added back into Minecraft after a long break. Wet sponges can be dried by being placed in a running furnace. Once dry, they will soak up water around them when placed up to 5 blocks away in a kind of sphere, and then they'll become wet again. Aside from rare drops, they can also be found around underwater dungeons.
So, we've mentioned prismarine, and no doubt your sharp ears are all pricked up. Prismarine is a new item that comes in shard form and crystal form. The shards will drop from Guardians, the crystals from Guardians and Sea Lanterns. Their main use is to make the new prismarine blocks, prismarine bricks and dark prismarine that go up to make the murky underwater dungeon. Crystals can also make the Sea Lanterns, making this new update remarkably self-contained. Of course, you'll need some way of getting around your new subaquatic world, and the new boot enchantment, Depth Strider, does just that, increasing your swimming speed in 3 stages. The jewel in the crown for this oceany dungeon is the treasure of 8 gold blocks, totaling 72 gold, which is all very well, provided you can actually defeat the Elder Guardians. There is also new coarse dirt, which isn't underwatery, but what the heck, it's in there anyway, and crafted using normal dirt and gravel.
There are plenty more tweaks, additions and changes in this update, such as cracking stone bricks in a furnace for easier survival access, and being able to create withers, snow golems and iron golems in any orientation if desired, changes to signage capabilities and rewrites on block data. We recommend you take the time to read the changelogs in the links below for all that lovely detail.
In the wake of last week's uproar over the EULA, or End User Licensing Agreement, which is soon to change, there's been follow-ups and articles coming in from many sources. A second Mojang blog post has clarified the matter, answering some of the questions the community has on the subject, setting a compliance date of August the 1st, by which servers must have updated to comply with the EULA. Notch himself has written a post from his personal perspective, which is well worth a read despite being, as he puts it, literally worse than EA. If you want an outside look on the matter, there's a great PC Games Network article which takes a look at just how exploitative servers can be. All these we'll leave below for you to read yourself. Well, now that we've gotten over that opening act, we can get onto the main show. Wait, what? That was the show? Ugh, I want my money back. Fine, I'll settle for clicking here for last week's news, or maybe over here for a video about defending my base against mobs. The rest of you could subscribe by clicking here, or go find us on the Twitter sphere for more banal rambling. We'll see you next year, month, week, whatever.